now be paid. But yes, everyone has received up to April, May and June, not yet. I am hoping that will be released this week here.
Senator Sifuna? Chair, because he has answered that question as chair of the COG, I also have one as COG chair. Governor, you have heard those trumpets outside. Have you heard the trumpets outside, Governor? You know, there's a...
Senator,
just now, when we were in this meeting.
The trumpets. Oh, okay, the noises.
You know,
I didn't know the trumpets, but...
Yes, there's a surah in the Quran that talks about trumpets. And I think it says they'll be blown twice. The first one is for all of us to fall dead except the ones who Allah wills to remain. And the second one is for the resurrection.
Senator, you can take the shahada now that you know that.
No, just a minute. There's somewhere I'm going. Those trumpets, for us, we hear them every day. And they are from the Universal Health Coverage team. I would be remiss if I did not use this opportunity for you as a Council of Governor Chair to clear this controversy for us, because we feel bad that these workers are in the streets every day and blowing those trumpets that you heard. We have passed Dora, we have passed Kara, we have passed, I think, we have done the county government additional allocation. Governor, we have provided for money through the additional allocation for the absorption of these workers on permanent and pensionable. But they are here because they can hear some of your members saying that because this money is being channeled through the Additional Allocation Act, that they cannot absorb them on permanent and pensionable. I want you to tell us why this is not possible, because the money is there, it is assured, and it will be passed by the successive senates every single year. Why can't you absorb these young people on permanent and pensionable, so that we all wait for only those two trumpets that we have referenced, Governor? Okay.
Can I add just one quick small? I ride on Senator Sifuna's issue of UHC. It has been a problem. I think maybe a number of you are lucky. I have received 1,000+ messages on WhatsApp and SMSs. We have seen the president speaking to it in Kajiado. Governor, what was the agreement between the CS of Health and you as a COG? Because it looks like at the ping pong game, we saw your chair of finance and budget going on record that out of 8.9 billion, they are not absorbed to PNP. And these are UHC staff that served us in 2020, when even soldiers in barracks could not come out to fight COVID. Don't you think it is unfair? For 6 years, they have been on contract. And I think, Chair, just in conclusion, these are people who are experienced. You don't need to keep them on probation. They can run our health facilities, and we should avoid, our worries through the chair is, we should not allow these people to be left hanging, because health is a devolved function as per the fourth schedule. So as a chair COG, and what is the position so that we can finish this thing once and for all for the betterment? I yield back.
Just one thing, and I don't know if that is what is happening in Wajir. In my county, these people have worked for 5 years. Now the contracts are over. Now, when my county government is employing, they don't absorb those. When there's new employment, those are left out. Is that the same situation in Wajir? And so when will they be absorbed?
Governor? And as you respond, the quorum bell is ringing in the House, so make it a brief one.
Chair, as we sit here this morning, I wrote a letter to the CS for National Treasury, which probably should, for the CS for Health, Adendwale, which should hopefully reach him before the close of business today, about UHC. Because the agreement that we had was to keep these people in perpetuity. That allocation moves to bump up, increase the equitable share, so that it's there in the base of equitable share in perpetuity. And we're doing this, and actually that position also, we argued this at summit and agreed. So there's actually a summit decision to that effect. We might have letters from the minister to that effect, that please, going forward, we will increase, we will jointly fight for this money and increase as equitable share. The challenge governors have is that if we just go the conditional grant way, in the past there has been indiscipline by National Treasury in releasing conditional grants as approved. What is appropriated is not what aids have been disbursed, and there has been no mechanism to ensure that there's a follow-through. For equitable share, even where the year closed with some balances, it's been paid in July before we got into the releases for the next fiscal. And for last year, I think everything was released by 30th of June. So, Senator, what I'm saying is, counties don't want to get tied up to an arrangement which they're not sure the money will come year on year. And this has been the argument. And so we're seeing the credible premise that was made that equitable share will include a specific amount to entrench the pay for UHC has not been done. And the risk also is one of gratuity, because we want to cut off from the old arrangement, and then now these people are absorbed on a permanent basis, and that the ministry deals with the issues that might arise as a result of gratuity. The ministry still wants to do what it is doing, which is provide money for the next 1 year. And there's no assurance that that money will be there in perpetuity. So we have no problem employing this people on a permanent basis. We are on their side. All we're saying is the credible promises which has been made. And why do you say this? Because in the past, there were also agreements that we entered in with the Ministry of Health on CPS, which monies didn't come.
But Governor, just before I leave chair, money is money. Yeah, money is money. The Senate has fought for an additional 13 billion, is it?
Yeah.
For this financial year. Why don't you use that one?
Will still be there.
And the Senate will still be there.
Yeah.
In fact, if we had gotten the 454 that we were promised, 450 were promised by UDA, it would have been different. But unfortunately, Governor, money is money. If we have given you an extra 13 billion,
You should just say government. It's
order.
a broad-based government, isn't it so, Governor?
Yeah, because
Governor, it's a broad-based government.
no, and that does not.
Let's stop defining government. Let's go back to the.
But Chair, you are a member of a broad-based government.
Chair, my support for broad-based government does not preclude my ability to disagree with them on certain things. So on this one, we've been given the money for 1 year, we'll keep them for 1 year. You want us to keep them in perpetuity?
You have not answered me on the 13 billion. No, I think, honorable members, because of time, what the governor is struggling to explain simply brings us to the conclusion that we are treating our workers very badly. We have seen it with pensions, we have seen it with gratuities, we have seen it also with this particular matter on UHC staff. That's a very unfortunate conclusion to this session.
Now, we have 13 billion from 450 billion to 428 billion. Why do they use this 13 billion? Nandi is getting almost 300 million additional from last year. Why don't they do PNP?
Because this obsession of ring-fencing and yet you can allocate budgets is a problem. But Senator Abu, I know you have a statement, so make it
Yes, I want to go and make some statement on the floor. But you see, Chair, that conversation, Governor, needs to happen.
Yes.
And this is not idle talk. The counties, the 47 counties, have an additional 13 billion Kenya shillings. You need 8 billion for onboarding UHC staff on permanent and pensionable. You know, Chair, there's this challenge that we're having with our counties where other things are important, but employees, we are still fighting. Fighting for what? There is already money. Use that money now on board the UHC. And Chair, you are saying about some counties that have received an additional, I don't know what. Teragay, your county has received an additional amount of money. They also received an additional 371 million Kenya shillings as affirmative action money. The same money was received by